What's up, everybody? This is Zach with the Nerd Cave Podcast. Today is episode 172. I'm joined with two beautiful men beside me.
Derek Diamond.
And Jeremy Branch of Be Terrible Movies on YouTube.
Thank you for joining us, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Man, thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure.
It's been a
Get this
hot
little
minute.
crackly thing out of here. Yeah, it is. It has. Actually, we've been wanting to do this for a little bit. Life keeps getting in the way for you, man. What's up with your priorities?
Dude, it's called job.
What?
I have 160 kids that count on me, so, you know.
160 kids that count on you. I have a dog and a cat at home that count on me.
So
thank you guys for inviting me.
Yeah,
back.
man.
It
Yeah,
always
absolutely.
is a lot of fun.
yeah, thank you for pitch hitting for us and, you know, coming in. Robbie's working this afternoon, so we,
He's stuck at a radio station.
yeah, and I was just like, you know who would be good? Jeremy Branch.
I don't know if I'm actually a good substitute for Robbie, but I will try my best to get as close to the microphone as possible.
So, how have you been, Derek? And then we'll go Jeremy, since I'm already looking this way.
Well, thank you for that. Hi.
Since it was your birthday.
Yeah, turned the big 3-0 on Thursday, so filing for retirement, Social Security, all that fun stuff.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
AARP sent the card to you
Yeah,
already?
they did. Yep. It's all shiny and new.
It's Publishers Clearinghouse now.
Pepperidge Farms remembers. But no, went out with some friends. You know, just had a nice dinner for my birthday, and then we also, my girlfriend and I celebrated our early 6 months on Saturday.
Nice,
so
congrats.
thank you. A lot of going out this past weekend, but it's been very relaxing.
Well, good.
Very relaxing. So we've got to start a 10-game homestand with the Wahoos tomorrow. So, but the last 10 games left of the season.
That's
so
good.
Yeah. So
And y'all are going to the playoffs, right?
yes, we'll have at least 2 playoff games. Beyond that depends on, you know, how the team does on the road
Yeah.
and how things shake up. But I guess if you include that, we have 12 games left. But it's crazy. It's hard to believe it's the end of another baseball season.
Yeah.
So, and then also, just out of curiosity, I don't know about it, but are you and Robbie doing some sort of sports podcast now as well?
Yes, we're recording this Sunday afternoon. We actually today started our brand new radio show called Sunday Morning Starters. It's a fantasy football radio
Nice.
show on Fox Sports. We're going to be doing that every Sunday morning from 11 to noon Central Time. So
Very
If
cool.
you don't live in the area, you can download the Fox Sports app and you can listen to it from there. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
And
congratulations. That's
oh.
a cool gig, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been something that we've wanted to do for a long time, and now that we're finally getting to do it, you know, it's a lot of fun. So,
I can't speak on behalf of Zach, but if you need somebody to step in there, probably call Zach. I have no knowledge of football and sports.
I've won 2 fantasy football championships.
What?
Uh,
This is true.
I have.
The beast.
Yeah.
Nice.
You've won more than I have.
But I retired, so
Yeah.
the champ doesn't know anything
Yeah.
other than Aaron Rodgers is a beast.
Nice.
He
It's
is.
like Matthews. I want
It's
him to
like
be-
Thor.
Yeah, I want him to be my father.
I don't blame you.
You know.
I could go.
I
with
want to
that.
still keep my real father, but him be my other father.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like your blood father?
I don't know, just like paternal, like just to be like that paternal figure there, you know, just like, you know, someone's talking smack, I'm like, go get him, Papa.
Yeah.
And then he's just like pummels them to death.
All he has to do is spear them,
Yeah.
and they're done.
So, Jeremy, what have you been up to? It's been a while since you've been
Oh,
on.
man. It's been hard living, guys. I've been just hanging out at the house, doing the regular YouTube thing. Haven't seen as many movies lately, but I did go and see Kubo opening night.
How was that?
Guys see it?
I haven't
Not
seen
yet.
I wanted to see
good.
it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'm evangelizing for it because it didn't do as well opening night as most of these animated movies does, and it's because it does have a kind of dark aesthetic, but man, it really captures my imagination. It captures my sensibilities. It takes me back to these kind of fantasy epics like whether it's The Labyrinth or The Dark Crystal, and it's very immersive, and the stop motion animation is bar none the best I've ever seen. It's the best implementation of the technology.
Wow.
Character designs, impeccable. Like, I gave it a 4 out of 5. I think you guys should definitely rush down and check it out. I did a review with Kiku, actually, which was cool. Always good to collaborate with the guys over there. And other than that, I have been doing some AV work for Keller Williams out in Destin. It's been a lot of fun to kind of rub elbows with real estate agents. They're not the kind of people that I normally surround myself with, but it's been really cool. Done some good networking, and hope to do some more in the future. But that's been a great way to use what we've all been learning and what there's actually marketable skills within all of this, turning on the camera and talking about nerd shit,
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of fun. That's pretty much what I've been up to, and glad to be joining you guys on a podcast, and hope to do more collaborating with the community here coming up.
Yeah, definitely. And you're going to be on our bonus episode for September.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and if you want the bonus episode, you can go over to patreon.com/nerdcave and toss us $1 and get August and September.
Just $1.
One simple dollar, as Robbie would say in our announcement.
One simple dollar. Not a complicated one, not a complex one. Just a simple dollar will do.
And really, $1, guys. How much do you spend on a Starbucks coffee? They put in a lot of work. They put money into this great gear to bring you guys good content, and the least you could do is show that little bit of support. It's not like they're asking for giant handouts. Just help them along. Help them continue to create this great content that you guys love to stop by and watch.
Well, thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
I want to bring Jeremy by to sell us more. So, every week we sit down. We talk about nerdy news that's been happening throughout the week. We break it up segment by segment.
There's nerd news?
By segment. There is nerd news.
Wow.
Every day you get a segment on the old YouTube for free.
Mm-hmm.
On Friday, the full episode goes up on YouTube and podcast services around the world.
Fantastic Friday.
Yes. But you can get it early on Monday on patreon.com.
Nice.
/nerdcave.
Yep.
So you can go check that out. There's a lot of stuff going on.
There is.
A lot of stuff. And we're going to start it off with Tom Cruise wanting more money.
Imagine that.
Always greedy Tom Cruise, couch stepping Tom Cruise.
He was my favorite actor until he did that. And then I was done
That
with
was
him.
it.
Yep, that was it. I'm like, I'm done with you. Top Gun, one of my all-time favorite movies, it'd be in my top 10. But when he jumped on Oprah's couch, I'm like, I'm done with you, sir.
Take his Academy Awards back.
Exactly.
Forget this guy.
If you can't respect Oprah's couch, what can you respect?
Man, that is a good point.
Yeah.
So Mission Impossible 6, is this the corporate where he wants more money?
Yeah, so Mission Impossible 6, they've already started pre-production, started building some of the assets visually with the people graphically and all of that. And things have already come to a stop with Paramount Pictures because Tom Cruise is like, I want more money.
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah. So it's kind of coming down to, it's such an early development now. The director's even still working on the script and everything, but Cruise is putting gunk in the works already because he's wanting more money. So there's not a ton of info here, but it's either Paramount wants to scale back how much it's going to cost, or Tom is expecting to get more money like he did with The Mummy when he came in.
Right.
So Rogue Nation, though, made buku-oodles of money.
Yeah.
So this is nowhere in danger at the moment, but if he doesn't get what he wants, I could see Paramount I see Paramount just crumbling to his will.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, you look at a classic case like Robert Downey Jr. At a point, the franchise becomes so ingrained in these lead actors that you can't have Mission Impossible without Tom Cruise. They try to do the Bourne movies without
Matt Damon.
And how did that work out? So I do believe that they will end up giving him the money and he's an executive producer on the project as well, so you know that he has clout, and I would be surprised if he doesn't, like you said, it doesn't end up getting exactly what he wants for it.
Yeah, so I didn't watch Rogue Nation.
I haven't seen a Mission Impossible since the third one.
I watched the fourth one, I want to say.
I've heard the last two were really good,
They were.
but I haven't seen them
The
yet.
fourth one was good. That was the one with Dubai, right? That one was really good. I haven't watched Rogue Nation. I wanted to. And then this one,
Yeah.
whatever it's going to be called.
But I agree with you. I think they're going to crumble to what Tom Cruise wants because he's Tom Cruise.
Yeah. You
Just as simple as that.
You can't set it on cruise control.
No.
I like that. That might be the episode title. It's in the lead running right now.
Roll credits.
So, did you know that Harry Potter is also a white supremacist?
I heard that, man, and I just thought that it was in relation to some new movie that he was coming out with, but actually that doesn't surprise me at all that Harry Potter is a Nazi.
We all thought Voldemort was the bad guy, but it actually was Harry Potter.
Voldemort was actually the hero.
Yeah, he was trying to save the world from Harry Potter's Nazi regime.
From this Nazi brat.
Hitler, yeah.
So, Daniel Radcliffe is in this new show that's going to be coming on, I guess it looks like Fox or something like that.
I thought it was a movie.
It might have been a movie. I can't really remember. Imperium. It's called Imperium. It hits U.S. screens. It is a movie. Sorry.
Yeah.
This week, and then in the U.K., it's September 23rd. I don't know anything about it, but it says American History X meets The Departed. If you've ever watched American History X, it's a pretty graphic movie. So
the curb stomp or the curb check scene is something that's forever burned into my memory. It was so brutal. So are you guys stoked about it?
I thought it was interesting. I think anytime you see an actor that plays a very iconic role, I think Mark Hamill dealt with this as well. It's always hard to break out of that role.
Absolutely.
You saw Daniel Radcliffe go to Broadway and do different things, which is totally cool. Broadway is a great place to develop as an actor, and it's one of the greatest places, people want to go there. Like Broadway is the top for some people, but Daniel Radcliffe, he did, was it Horns? Was that the other movie? Yeah. I haven't watched it yet, but...
And then Swiss Army Man with the farting corpse. I didn't see either of these movies, but I've heard good things about them.
Yeah. So it's kind of like he's trying to find himself in this, and this could either help or hurt him in this role, because when people see you as a white supremacist, that's kind of forever etched in your mind.
Yeah.
Edward Norton was an American History X, so it took him a while to get past that as well. So I think it's interesting, and this kind of looks like a Nazi symbol and the Confederate flag as well, which is pretty cool.
It is a good design.
It's a crazy combination.
What do you think about it? Are you looking forward to seeing it?
I'd definitely be interested to see it, just to see how he does in the role, because like you said, it's tough for an actor who is known for one thing to get out of that stereotype. Whether it's a good or a bad thing kind of remains to be seen, but the fact that he's in it makes me interested in seeing it. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters, but I will see it, at some point in time.
I wanted to say that I think Elijah Wood is an actually very talented actor. We saw his range in movies like Maniac. You mentioned Horns. He has tried to diversify his portfolio recently. He has this look that makes him seem young even when he's playing old, but in the picture for Imperium that we just now saw, he actually kind of looks tough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a side of him we've never seen. The Departed, absolutely one of my favorite movies. American History X, absolutely one of my favorite movies. I love these crime thrillers and crime dramas, and to explore these despicable people, but then to also kind of be able to sympathize with them because you're kind of allowed into their mindset and their headspace. So I think that there's a lot of potential in this movie, and actually Daniel Radcliffe is like a FBI agent or a CIA agent who's forced to infiltrate this Aryan gang. So I think it can be one of those really tense nail-biter type movies, so I'm excited about it.
Yeah, kind of like Will Ferrell and Get Hard.
Yeah.
This is going to be just like that.
Yeah, basically.
With Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's Daniel Radcliffe's sidekick.
Yeah.
Oh, God.